Namaste children, I am Hari Prasad, your chemistry teacher. Children, today we will do the revision of IUPAC nomenclature. That is, we will try to learn how to name the organic compounds, which is very important for your board exam. Right children? Now, to name any organic compounds, we should be knowing some set of rules and regulations like what is root word, suffix, under that primary suffix, secondary suffix, prefix, and some general rules which you have already learnt. Now children, to name any organic compound, what is the order that we are supposed to follow? The order that has to be followed for naming the organic compound is first what should come? Prefix and root word, then primary suffix, and then secondary suffix. Now children, what is the information you are going to get from the prefix? Prefix will tell you that a substituent group that is present in the organic compound like fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo, methyl, ethyl, etc. And root word will tell you the number of carbon atoms present in the parent chain, and primary suffix will tell you whether a given compound is a saturated or unsaturated. Under saturated we have alkanes, where carbon is linked to carbon through single bond. Unsaturated we have alkenes, carbon is linked to carbon through double bond, and alkynes, carbon is linked to carbon through triple bond. And secondary suffix will tell you the functional group present in the organic compound like alcohol, OH, aldehyde, CHO, carboxylic acid, COOH, etc. Now children, straight away we'll come to the first compound. Now in this compound, how many carbon atoms are there? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atoms are there. Now, if 4 carbon atoms are there, then the root word for this compound is what? But. Right? Now next one. Between carbon and carbon we have a single bond, single bond, single bond. Then the primary suffix what we are supposed to use is what? Ane. So on adding this, the name of this compound becomes what? Butane. Sir, what about prefix? This compound does not have a prefix. Sir, what about secondary suffix? This compound does not have a what? Functional group. So in this compound, but is the root word and ane is the primary suffix. So the name of the compound is butane. Okay children, let us proceed with the next compound. See, first we have to check the root word in this compound. That is, in this compound how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is same as the previous one. So the root word for this compound is also what? But. Between carbon and carbon, single bond, but here we have what children? Double bond. So when we have a double bond, the primary suffix what we are supposed to use is what? Ene, right? So but is the root word, ene is the primary suffix because we have a double bond, right? So the name of this compound is butane, right? Okay children, the next compound is something like this. Now in this compound how many carbon atoms we have? 4. So what is the root word for this compound? Yes, you are right, it is but. Why but? The number of carbon atoms is what? 4. If it is 3, prop. 5, pent. Something like that. Now between these two we have a single bond. Between these two we have a single bond. But between these two we have what? Triple bond. That is, it's an unsaturated compound. So if it is having a triple bond, then the primary suffix what we are supposed to use is what? Ine. Right? So I am writing primary suffix after root word. So the name of this compound will be what children? Butane. Is it clear children? Okay children, this is the next compound. Now in this compound how many carbon atoms we have? 5, right? So if the number of carbon atoms is 5, then the root word what we are supposed to use is what? Pent. Next. Between this and this we have a single bond. This and this we have what? Single bond. This and this we have a double. And here we have a single bond. Now, just because we have a double bond, the primary suffix what we are supposed to use is what? "-ene". Right? So, the name of this compound will be what, children? Pentene. Is it right if we write pentene? Children, observe here very carefully. See, suppose this compound, how many carbon atoms are there? 5. Right? Carbon, carbon, single, 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 and we have what? Double. Now, children, this compound is called as what? Pentene. Can this compound also be called as pentene? Just think. No. Because the position of the double bond in both the compounds are what? Different. Now, what we are supposed to do is that we have to number the carbon atoms either from right to left or left to right. Now, what I am trying to say is that when I number from left side, I will number this carbon as 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, 4 and 5. I will do the numbering from right side also. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, children? Now, when I go from this direction, that is from left to right, first come first serve. Double bond belongs to which carbon? Third carbon. That's why I have put a circle. Okay. When I do the numbering from right side, first come first serve. Double bond belongs to which carbon? Obviously, it belongs to second carbon, not the third carbon. Now, children, based on this numbering, what I will do is that I will consider the numbering from left to right. Then the double bond belongs to third carbon and the name of the compound will be what, children? 3-pentene, or we can also write what, children? Pent-3-ene. Right? Now, based on the numbering from right to left, right? The name of the carbon, that is the name of the compound is 2-pentene or pent-2-ene. Now the question arises, out of these two names, which is right and which is wrong? Children, there is one rule called as lowest what? Number for the functional group. That is, the numbering has to be done in such a way that the carbon atom to which double bond is attached, that carbon has to be assigned with the what, children? Lowest number. So based on that, by numbering in which direction the carbon to which double bond is attached is getting a lower number. I am asking left to right or right to left. Obviously, on numbering from right to left, the carbon to which double bond is attached, that is getting what? 2, and from left to right, it is getting what? 3. So out of 2 and 3, 2 is the least. So this way of numbering is right and this way of numbering is what? Wrong. So based on that, this is wrong, this is right. So the correct name of the compound is 2-pentene or pent-2-ene. Clear, children? Okay, children. The next compound is something like this. See, in this compound we have 3 carbon atoms. So the root word for this compound will be what? Prop. And between carbon and carbon, we have a single bond, and the primary suffix, what we are supposed to write is what? A, but we have a dash in this compound. We have a secondary suffix, that is the functional group. Now the question arises, this is the carbon to which functional group is attached, right? As I already told, we can do the numbering from right to left and left to right, but the carbon to which functional group is attached, that carbon has to be assigned with the lowest number in this case. So I'll number this as what? 1. From left side, this will be 3. So out of 3 and 1, which is least? 1. So right to left numbering is correct. So based on that, okay, now children, this is root word. We know that, which will tell you the number of carbon atoms. This is primary suffix, that is ane. What type of bond we have? Yes, it has a single bond, that's why I added ane. Now, but this compound has got OH in it, no? That is alcohol. Where will you add? That is nothing but secondary suffix. Where will you add this? See, ane, right, ends with what? E. Even ene also ends with what? E. And even ine also ends with what? E. Right? Now, where we'll add this secondary suffix is, we will delete E, which belongs to the primary suffix. Because it is alcohol, we'll add all. Right? So, the name of this compound is what? Propanol. So, in this one, prop is root word, an is primary suffix, all is secondary suffix. Is it clear, children? Okay, children, this is the next compound. Now just check out what is the root word for this compound. That is, how many carbon atoms are there in this organic compound? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 carbon atoms are there. Then the root word is what, children? Pent. Between the carbon atoms, what type of bond we have? Single bond. So what is the primary suffix? Ane. Right? Is there any functional group? Yes. We have OH as a functional group. It is a secondary suffix. If there is an alcohol functional group, we are supposed to add what? All. Where will you add all? By deleting E of what, children? Primary suffix. Now, in the previous compound, what happened is that the OH was attached to the first carbon. Now, just see here, that is, OH was in the last. It is in the last. Now, it is somewhere in the middle actually. So, what should I do is that, so can I number this as 1? No, I cannot do that. Because this is the functional group which does not have what? Carbon in it. Now, when we discuss about aldehyde and carboxylic acid, at that time I'll tell you. Now, children, so I have to do the numbering. As you know that, why are we doing the numbering? Just to give a lowest number to the carbon to which what? Functional group is attached. So when I do the numbering from right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for which number I have to put a circle? Obviously second one. Why? Because this is the carbon to which what is attached? OH is attached. Now I'll do the numbering from left side also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Common sense says that for which number I have to put a circle? Yes, fourth one. Now out of 2 and 4, which is the least number? Obviously 2 is the least number when compared to 4. So this way of numbering is right and this way of numbering is what? Wrong. Because my target is to give lowest number to the carbon to which what is attached? Functional group is attached. So this is right, this is wrong. So the name of this compound will be pent ane, right, and all. Is it okay? No. The name of this compound will be 3-pentanol. Sorry, it is 2-pentanol. Why it is 2-pentanol? Because OH is attached to second carbon. What this 2 indicates? Boss, this 2 indicates the location of what? Functional group. Okay, it is also called as what? Locant. Now, Sir, can we write only 2-pentanol? No, boss. You can also write as what? Pentan dash 2 dash all. Now, children, we'll do a slight variation in the compound. What we'll do is that OH, no. Okay, we'll erase that. H also we'll erase. And here we'll bring OH. And here we'll bring what? H. Right? We have just interchanged. Now, common sense says that when you do the numbering from right side also, this carbon will get what number? 3. When you do the numbering from left side also, this carbon is going to get what? 3. From both the directions, this carbon is getting what, children? 3. Which way of numbering is correct? Sir, both are correct, sir. Then, what will be the name of this compound, children? Obviously, now OH is attached to third carbon. The name of this compound will be what, children? It is 3-pentanol, right? Then, it is also called as what? It is also called as what, children? It is pentan dash 3 dash all. Children, I have one small question again. What if OH is attached here, right? Then you please tell me which numbering will be correct. Right to left or left to right? Right, obviously we know that the carbon to which functional group is attached, that carbon has to be assigned with the lowest number. In that case, when I do the numbering from left side, this carbon will get what, children? 2. And from right side, the same carbon will get what, children? 4. So, in this case, this numbering will be right, that is from left to right, and this numbering will be wrong. Then what will be the name, children? Yes, obviously you are correct. The name will be what, children? 2-pentanol or pentan dash 2 dash all. Okay, children? Okay, children, I think we'll stop here and we'll continue with few more examples in the next video. If you feel this is definitely helpful for your board exams, kindly share with your friends, children. Thank you very much. Namaste, everybody.